magic inside of you.
Hey guys, it's Elena and I'm Enchanted to have you be here on my channel. Hello and welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. If you're new, consider liking, subscribing, becoming part of my little YouTube family. And if you've been here before, hello and welcome back to each and every one of you amazing, beautiful beings right across the screen. Lots of love, lots of warm hugs, and hopefully you and yours are safe. So, I'm in my little plant corner. Normally, when I'm in my little plant corner, there's gonna be a plant-based video. And of course, there is a plant-based video. I figured I would share with you my Horti unboxing and do an update of the past plants. So here is what the boxes look like. Now, Horti is a plant subscription box where they curate the plants based on your needs, whether you need it to be pet friendly or specific lighting or that type of thing. There's like a little questionnaire on their website that you can fill out, and they send you plants that, well, fit your lifestyle. And they are very, very plant-based, and you can pick different like pot colors that go with it. It's a delight. I usually go for the same pot color. I like the plain terracotta pot with like some white paint. I might change it up to add some different colors. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how it goes, but the beauty of it is I can change it around if I need to. Now, they are a monthly subscription, and you're able to pick how many plants you get a month, I believe. And I just pick on one plant in, oh gosh, it's a little awkward unboxing it this way. And we shall see what happens. Now, this is my 7th month of getting their subscription. I haven't really done an unboxing for them except for the first one that I've done, mainly because it's just one plant. And I kind of wanted to do a follow-up of that one unboxing with an update of the rest of my plants and how the plants fared, so to speak. So I wanted to do like a midway point. This is my 6th plant receiving, even though it's my 7th month, because I believe the month of February they chose not to ship out subscriptions due to them having a slight stocking issue and something going on with that, and I'm sure COVID had a big play in it, but in my area it's really cold, and I was actually pretty glad that they didn't, you know, ship it out. So, I got this far. It's covered in papers. Oh, you want this? Here you go. If you hear paper ripping in the background, that is my puppy. Oh. You wanna hop up? There you go, okay. No, not here, up. And stay. Good girl. Okay, so I'm gonna take out all the papers and see what beautiful, wonderful plant baby I got this time around. They send them in a nursery pot, and then they sent this. Oh no, I saw the name of it. We'll see. Sometimes the name of it doesn't exactly tell you what plant it is, since its basic science name could be just a overall species. Then it is packaged very, very nicely. They're inside their nursery pot, and then you get the extra pot to repot it. They also send dirt that goes with it, so you have everything you need to repot it in your home. I tend to leave them and not repot them for a while before I do repot them, and sometimes, well, most of the time I don't even repot them in the pot that they're in, mainly because depends on what aesthetic is going in or what room it's going in for which aesthetic. So, trying to open that, and we have a pretty, oh no. It didn't like its travels, but that's okay. It looks fairly healthy on the top, so I'm sure I'll be able to salvage the little guy. Come on. Oh gosh, dirt everywhere. Alright, so here's the little plant guy. This is for the month of April. I had to think about it. And I'm actually gonna take off these dead leaves right away. And this one as well. Ooh, yoink that right off. Come on. There's that. And I suppose you want to live. That way it looks nice and healthy, and that's totally okay from travels being beaten around. I mean, the boxes don't get delivered super nicely by some of these delivery people. Look at this beautiful, beautiful little plant. It's gonna need a little bit of TLC, but that's okay. I'm very excited. I don't have this one in my collection, so to speak. So these are the terracotta pots I'm talking about. They're fairly large pots, so it gives plenty of root growth for your plant. Here's that. And of course it comes with, oh boy, with a little saucer that goes obviously like this. I love the amount of room the saucer has for like all the water drainage. That way there's no fear of it flooding your countertop or wherever you have it placed. And then it has the little dirt pill, I kind of call it, where it expands with water and it fills up the rest of the pot. So this little beauty is going to hang out like this. And before I introduce it to the rest of my plants or place it in its spot, it's going to be quarantined on my kitchen counter. Always quarantine your new plants. Spray them down with neem oil. Doesn't matter where you brought it from, who you got it from, just in case. I may have learned that the hard way. So always check and quarantine your plants, keep an eye on them, and then you can kind of like figure out where to place them in your home. Plants like certain spots in my house and certain plants prefer other spots and that type of thing. So it's okay to move your plant, place it at one spot for about 2 weeks, another spot about 2 weeks, and see where it fares the best. You should be able to kind of tell with how it's looking, feeling, that type of thing. And well, this is April's plant. I'm super excited. Let me know if you want more like frequent updates on the plants. And I'm just gonna go through the past plants in the order I have received them. So the first plant, like I mentioned, is it was a crispy wave, and I'm literally only keeping this so I can do this updated video. It has gotten extra crispy. This is my third time trying to keep a crispy wave alive. I don't have much luck with them. I'm not entirely sure why. A lot of some plants just don't like me. So this was the first plant that I received. It's dead. It's an extra crispy wave now. Then, oh gosh, ta-da! I received a Pothos plant. I believe this is a Pothos plant. Yes. Yeah, Pothos, because it doesn't have the little thingies. So this was the second plant that I received from them. It is in a, well, one of my planters that I sell at my shop. It's in a booby planter and it lives in my office. That's why it's purple, and it's just the cutest thing ever. Anyways, this plant is doing wonderful. It's great. I love the coloration on its leaves. I love the color of it. It's doing pretty darn happy if you ask me, and it was inside one of these. Like, it got big. It's so good. Ah! Love it. Alright, the next plant I received is a Philodendron. So here is that. It has some very nice big leaves, and it has some leaves here. I repotted it in a different pot, and it's going to be repotted again because I was testing out which spots it liked, and the spot that I want to officially put it into, it liked it. So I'm going to repot it into a different pot in that like specific area. I wanted it in a neutral colored pot, so to speak, so I can move it around and see what this little guy likes, and so far, so good. Again, all these plants came in this sized planter. I replanted it slightly bigger, and he has expanded. The next plant that I received, I am planning on repotting it soon. So here's the little guy. I forget, it's a Peperomia of some sort. I forget the official name of this little dude, but I did keep him in his little pot for now, and it's just kind of living like this. He's been doing quite well, and I love the texture of these leaves. They're just so, how do I describe it? Juicy, like they're thickums, they're waxy, they're nice thick leaves. It's fun to kind of harass the plants. Some plants like being pet almost and harassed because it stimulates wind. Other plants don't exactly like to be harassed, like this one right here. If I start harassing it, it's gonna like droop and be all sad. But majority of the plants enjoy it when you kind of pet them and you know, give them attention. And last one, the plant that I received last month, is going to be repotted in this pot, which is similar to their pots that I had, and it's this Calathea. So, I have two other Calatheas, but they're slightly different type Calatheas. So I have a Calathea ornata and a Calathea something else. And this is another Calathea, which is a different type, which is what I mean by seeing a name of a plant. It doesn't exactly like tell you what plant it is because there's so many, you know, variations of Calatheas. This one I'm waiting to see how it does in certain spots, and then it will be repotted in an appropriate color for the aesthetic. So here is that, my 6 plants from Horti, which I am adoring. I'm loving receiving all the plant babies. Maybe I'll do updates like every 3 months or so and just show you how they've fared. And I'm planning on doing another plant tour. I have done a plant tour before. I'm gonna link that up at the top. It's an older one. I'm gonna do a newer plant tour soon just to kind of show you the rest of all like the green babies that I have. So here is the video. Sharing some of my plant babies. One of my a lot of them are my favorite subscription box, but this is my favorite plant type subscription box. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know, are you a plant parent? Have you been a plant parent before? Are you a green thumb type of individual? I have not been a green thumb individual until I started Lunarly 2 years back, and since then I've kind of, you know, killed a couple, but a couple of them thrived. So I've learned some things. Anywho, here are all the plant babies from Horti. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, the whole shebang, and I will see you on the next video.